Hello and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and I'm going to be showing you how to get Sir Jezhek of Halahlavi's armor, shield, and tack. And so this is a side mission that you can easily miss in the game if you are not doing it correctly, but I'll show you how to do it, including where to start, which you can see on the map now, and then I'll just walk you through it without any unnecessary commentary. So enjoy the video, and this is how you get it.
Hey, good man. I need to speak with you. Hey!
What are you doing hanging around here, old man? Are you alright?
Not entirely. I'm Sir Jezhek of Halahlavi.
And I'm Henry.
Well, Henry, I'm terribly sorry, but this is an ambush.
What?
Please don't make it harder for me than it already is, and surrender nicely. I don't want to hurt you.
Hold on. Maybe we can do this without anyone getting robbed. Can we talk this through?
Make it quick, though. My life is slipping away, and the sooner this unpleasantness ends, the better.
What kind of peculiar robber are you?
Robber? How dare you insult me so?
What else should I call you?
I am a man of honor. Only I've been a bit down on my luck recently.
So it seems. Even this ambush isn't working out too well for you. What you were shouting at me sounded more like rather rude begging for alms.
And what was I supposed to say?
Your money or your life? That usually does the trick.
But I don't want to take your life. I just want money.
Can't you find some fucking other way to earn coin? You said you're a knight, right? So go and serve some lord.
I'd have to get my horse and armor back first. Without them, I'm useless as a knight.
Someone stole your horse and gear. How?
It's a long story.
No matter. I have time enough.
I made my living through honorable service. Most recently as a mercenary in King Sigismund's service.
How could you fight for Sigismund? After all that foreign dog did here?
Petsunia non olet, my friend. You know the saying, money doesn't stink, at least up to a certain point. Our unit was tasked with requisition supplies in Betshwa. That's a village not far from here. Zavish of Garbow, my commander, said the people were starting to cheat the army on supplies. So we were to reweigh and recount everything. And he was right. They were slipping sand into the flour sacks. And they were playing dumb about it. Zavish lost it. And the requisitioning turned into plundering.
I get that soldiers have to eat too, but that's disgusting.
You're absolutely right. Besides, if they gave us as much as they were ordered to, they'd barely survive. I went to Zavish to stop it. What's chivalrous about plundering and killing innocents? In the end, I challenged him to a duel. We wagered our honor, our armor, and our horses.
And you lost it all.
And with it, my place in the army.
Why did you wager everything in the first place? Is it some kind of knightly tradition?
Not always. It's a gesture to show that you really will defend your point of view at all costs.
It was noble of you to stand up for the common folk.
Perhaps. But you see the result. No good deed goes unpunished. Now, I'm trying to get enough coin to get my things back, and you seemed like a skilled fighter. That's why I chose you. If I must do something so despicable as robbing people, then at least they should be capable of defending themselves.
And how much money do you actually need?
Heaven knows. In truth, I don't know if Zavish will speak to me at all, but I have to at least try.
What if I tried to help you? I'll go to your commander and try to convince him to give it all back.
You'd do that for me?
Oh, I offered, didn't I? So, where can I find this man?
In Sigismund's camp. His name is Zavish of Garbow. He has a black eagle and 3 yellow stones on his coat of arms. He's got a rather inconspicuous tent above the camp kitchen. Hopefully you'll find it.
And how will I recognize your things? Is your coat of arms on them?
Of course, on my cuirass and on the caparison of my horse Gringolet. It's the same as I have on my shield here. A black raven with a ring in its beak on a yellow ground. If you get my things back from Zavish, come and see me in the tavern in Pshitok. They let me sleep in the hay there.
And now we're just going to head on over to Sigismund's camp and we'll find Zavish.
Excuse me, sir. My name is Henry, and
Forget the pleasantries. Czego
I've come about Sir Jezhek of Garbow.
Ależ, no w takim razie to zacznij gość, prawda? Such a distinguished visit. What do you want from me?
I want you to give him his things back. His armor and horse.
Oh, you want them, do you? Well, I suppose I ought to get right to it. And toss in a few extra groschen on top, eh? I'd rather let the armor rust than give it back to Jezhek. Did he even tell you how he lost it?
He told me you argued, and he challenged you to a duel.
And did he tell you why?
Because you torched a village full of innocent people.
Innocent people? Precz tego skurwysyna. They tried to cheat us. They gave us sacks full of sand instead of flour. They knew exactly what could happen to them.
I understand that you're mad at Jezhek, but he needs help. It's just not right for a lord to become a thief.
So that is what his lordship from Hololavi is doing now.
What else is left when you've taken everything from him? You're the only one who can do anything about it.
Yes, maybe I can send my men to drag him here in chains and lash him with a whip.
Now, you know what? Since there's no reasoning with you, we'll do it another way. In the name of Sir Jezhek, I challenge you to a duel.
You? You'd better turn around and be glad I'm not going to kick your ass out of here.
Well now, is the brave knight afraid he might lose to me? What would your men say about that?
Careful, boy. You have been quite entertaining so far, but I will not be mocked.
All the more reason to give me a good beating then, isn't it? And in public, no less.
Well, if you want it so badly, let us do this properly. We will engage in 3 rounds. Pole arms first, then short swords and shields. And finally, like proper knights, with long swords. Each man shall take his own weapons and armor, and whoever bests their opponent in at least 2 rounds wins. I will wager Jezhek's horse and knightly armor. You match the price in groschen. What do you say?
I accept.
Excellent! Get yourself the necessary armor and equipment. When you are ready, bring me the coin, and we will start.
And so after that conversation, all you have to do is make sure you get ready, and you can actually get everything you need right here in this camp. So you'll need a one-handed weapon and a shield, you'll need a polearm, and then you'll need a longsword. And it's good to have good armor, because he is, or can be, a difficult fight. But once you've got that, all you gotta do is beat him in 3 different duels.
Alright, I'm ready. We can fight.
To wspaniale! But you have to put down the coin up front.
Here you go. Down to the last groschen.
Just how I like it. How should the herald introduce you?
I want it to be known that Henry of Skalitz defeated you, and that he did it for all the common folk who had their roofs burned over their heads because of the likes of you.
Very nice speech. But let us see how you talk when I knock some of your teeth out. Come on. I cannot wait.
Hail, gentlemen, brave knights, loyal comrades. Today, we will witness a duel between Sir Zavish of Garbow, called the Black, and Henry of Skalitz. Henry, a commoner, will fight today in the name of Sir Jezhek of Hololavi. The noble lord of Garbow has decided to accept the challenge because of this very fact. With 3 duels, they will settle once and for all the dispute between the Lord of Garbow and the Lord of Hololavi. I ask both combatants to take their positions and take up arms. Let the clash of pole arms begin. The pole arm duel has come to an end, and the winner is Henry of Skalitz. I
That's a
can't
lot of
believe it
blood.
myself. He's beaten the Lord of Garbow. Both combatants are ready for the 2nd round. The duel with one-handed weapons can begin, and thus the duel of shields comes to an end. And the winner is Henry of Skalitz. Unbelievable! God must have
A
guided
bandage!
his hand.
Quick!
The noblest fight begins. The longsword duel. The longsword duel is at its end, and the undisputed winner is Henry of Scarlets. He's defeated his rival
a bandage!
with an incredible
Quick!
performance.
I hope that's enough.
Well, is that everything?
Is it not enough for you? I cannot believe it! I, the champion of tournaments all the way from Brittany to Venice, and I end up beaten by a yokel like you, with his finger up his nose.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that.
Oh, you don't have to kiss my ass. I know full well I botched it. You will find the horse stabled up by the gate, and you can take the armor from my chest.
Haven't you forgotten something?
The groschen are in the chest, too.
I'm glad I cleared Sir Jezhek's name.
Yeah, the old man gets his stuff back. But I'd still prefer if you at least kept the armor. You won it, not Jezhek.
Am I supposed to lie to him?
The spoils of victory are yours. What you do with them is entirely up to you.
So after defeating him in all three of the things, all you got to do is head over to here on the map to his tent and collect the things for Sir Jezhek. So you'll find on the ground over by the chest, you'll find his brigandine, and then in the chest you'll find the rest. Then you just have to go up by the gate and grab Gringolet, his horse, and take it to him at the tavern where he's staying. So once you've collected all the stuff, you're good to go.
Hey there, pony. If only you knew how much trouble you caused me, friend. But I'm sure Jezhek can't wait to see you. About these things of yours.
Did Zavish listen to you? Tell me, how did it go?
It wasn't easy. I had to take part in a nightly duel.
Damn. He didn't hurt you too much, I hope.
But that fella? Come on. He hardly had a chance to blink and he was on his arse. He hadn't a chance against me.
But he's a tournament veteran. You have my admiration, lad. What about my Gringolet? Did he give him to you?
He's waiting for you at the inn. He's really quite a good horse for his age.
The best. The House of Hollowlavy will be forever in your debt. Take this shield, so at least you'll have something to remember me by if this is farewell for good, which is quite likely given how old and grey I am. I'd like to give you my spurs. You may not be a knight, but they can still be of use to you. And you know what? Now that I have my things back, I can do without the groschen I've saved up. Take them. Let them be of some use.
It was no bother. And what are you going to do next? I trust you're done with robbing.
As the Lord is my witness, I'm done. It's time for me to go home. I haven't been there in years, and somehow I feel it in my bones that I shouldn't put it off.
Well then, I'm glad to have met you, Sir Knight.
Godspeed, valiant Henry.
Alright, and so now we're at the reward section. So there's two different ways to get everything that you need here. If you do what I just did, you tell him the truth, you give him the armor, it takes it out of your inventory, he gives you his shield and his spurs. Then all you gotta do is what I'm gonna do, follow him, knock him out, take his armor, and run away. There's no need to kill him, you just take his armor, he'll be fine. He kind of hangs out around this tavern after that. Or you can lie to him, keep the armor, and then I think you can do the same, knock him out and take his spurs and shield. Either way, you can get both, it just requires you to then steal it from him. So yeah, he'll walk over to this section, he'll put it on. Once he's got it on, I just sneak up behind him, knock him out. You could probably wait until he goes to sleep at night and just take it out of his chest here at the tavern, but I don't find the need for it considering it's petty crime and you can very easily get out of it even if you get caught. But if you, the first time I did it, I didn't even get caught. I knocked him out right here while he was standing here in broad daylight, took his armor and left, and it was not a problem at all. So that's what you can do here. That's how you get all the stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was straightforward and useful, but that's all for today, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, if you want to get the tack from Gringolet, you can just mount and steal Gringolet, ride it away. Unfortunately, you do have to kill it. As far as I can tell, there is no other way to get the tack off the horses in this game, which I find very strange. But if you kill it and butcher the horse, you'll be able to then get the tack that Gringolet wears. So that's all for today. Now I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.